Hello everyone, this is Farzan here from Language Academy. Guys, in this video we are going to discuss a very important question type from our speaking module, and that is your read aloud. Now what I have seen is that a lot of students, they have so many queries about read aloud, that am I speaking very fast, am I speaking very slow, what are the mistakes I am doing and all that. Okay, in this video I will try to make sure that I will address all of these issues, and I will tell you what are the most common mistakes that many students actually do in the exam and how to correct these mistakes. Okay, so first of all I will give you the main major mistakes which many students actually do in the real exam, and after that I will also show you how to correctly do read aloud. Okay, so watch this video carefully guys. If you can, take notes so that you don't repeat the mistakes if you are doing those same mistakes in the real exam. Okay, so first general mistake that many students do, what they do is they read the text word by word. Now, what is reading word by word? Reading word by word means that, for example, you are focusing on every single word and your voice is breaking down after every single word. If you do like this, you will make a lot of mistakes, and in that way, you are not going to get your points in the fluency part. Okay? For example, let's say if this is a text which I got, as you can see on the screen, many students, they can read the text like this. Once you have picked a journal topic for your paper, you need to come up with a thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal point of your paper, and it's the position you will take on your particular topic. Like that. If you are reading like this, now you are breaking down after every single word. And the first point of fluency is that you have to speak in a flow. You need to maintain that certain flow if you want to get that score. Now, the way I did it, I will get my points in the content and I will also get my points in the pronunciation, but my fluency score will go down and I will lose my points in speaking. Okay, so be very careful about it. First thing, do not read word by word. Okay, if you are breaking down after every single word, that means that there is a mistake in your read aloud, so you need to rectify it and you have to make sure that you are speaking in a certain flow. Okay, that's the major mistake which many students actually do. Second thing is, and that is another major mistake, that is your self-correction. I have met many students in the lab, or a lot of students who gave their score but they didn't get their score. They told us that, okay, I was making some mistakes in my read aloud, but then I corrected myself. That is the biggest mistake which you can do. If you are correcting your own mistakes, remember that you are going to lose more points in the fluency and your fluency score will go down. How this self-correction happens? Sometimes it will happen like just unconsciously. Okay, you don't even care, or you are just speaking naturally, but sometimes it just happened. Okay, I will give you an example. Let's say, for example, you are doing this paragraph and you might read something like this. Once you have picked a general topic for your paper, you need to come up with the thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal point of your paper, and it's the position you will take on your particular topic. Formulating a strong thesis is one of the most important things. Like that. If you have said strength instead of there, you will automatically correct it. Like, you won't even think about it and you will just correct it. That is the biggest mistake which you can do. If you are correcting a lot of times, you are going to lose your points in fluency, which will take your overall speaking score down. Okay, so make sure that do not hesitate and do not correct yourself. No matter what happens, just speak in a go and let it go. If you have made a mistake, just let it go and move on. If at that point I have said strength instead of strong, I will just say strength and I will just move on to the next word and I will keep on continuing that. Clear? So make sure, do not correct your mistakes and do not do any self-correction. Third point which I have seen, that is the mistakes of pronunciation. There are some words which many people say it in a wrong way. Okay, let's say if you can't say this word focal, they will say something else. Let's say, for example, if the word is formulating and they want to say like formulating or something like this, that will also be a mistake of a pronunciation. So make sure that do not make any of these kind of mistakes. Speak every single word very carefully and make sure that you are preparing it properly. Other thing, and that is another major mistake, that is about contractions. How to read the contractions. Guys, make sure that whenever you have contractions are words like, for example, it's, doesn't, couldn't, shouldn't, etc. remember that you need to read the contractions exactly as it is. Okay, for example, let's say if in this paragraph, this word, now many students, what they do, and I have seen that a lot, they will just say, once you have picked a general topic for your paper, if you say you have instead of you are going to lose your points in the content part. Okay, so whenever there are contractions over here, note this down that you have to read the contractions exactly as it is. Okay, what I will do is just add like a style kind of a thing over there, and then it will be fine. Let's say if it is like this, so I will do, once you have picked a general topic for your paper, you need to come up with a thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal point of your paper, and it's the position. I will never say and it is the position. I will say and it's the position you will take. I won't say you will take, I will just say you will take. There's a difference. You will. Combine it together, then it will be fine. So you have to read the contractions exactly as it is. Okay. Other thing, last one, like this is the major mistake, that is unnecessary pauses. Many students, when they do read aloud, let's say if you're in the exam room as well, you might be a little bit nervous, okay, and you might hesitate a bit as well. Do not take any pauses in the middle of the sentence. If you are taking lot of pauses in the middle of the sentence, then also it means that you are going to lose your points in the read aloud. Okay, for example, many students, I have seen they read like this. Once you have picked a general topic for your paper, you need to come up with a thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal point of your paper, and it's the position you will take on your particular topic. Formulating a strong thesis is one of the most important things you need to do to ace your paper. Like that. If you read like this, that is another major mistake, and that is completely wrong. You are going to lose a lot of points, especially if you're looking to get 8 each or 7 each. No unnecessary pauses inside your speaking. I am emphasizing this a lot because that will impact your fluency score, meaning that your overall speaking score will go down. Make sure whenever you have like this, prepare properly. You will get 35 seconds to prepare. Utilize that time. Make sure that you are reading every single word. And then when you go for it, it will be absolutely fine and you won't be making any single mistake. Okay? So, no unnecessary pauses inside your speaking. Yeah, you can take pauses on commas. Yes, you can take pauses on full stop. But don't take a very long pause, just a small pause, and then it will be fine. Okay? So, avoid any hesitations or avoid any pauses in the middle of the sentence. Otherwise, your overall score will go down. So, these are like 5 major mistakes, or it can be a mistake of a content. Many, I will write it down over here as well. Any mistakes of the content, that will also impact you a lot. Many people, what they do, they don't care about the SESED. Guys, remember that if you are reading this word as the thesis, you will lose points for that. Okay, so you have to be very careful about each and every single word. So let's say if I'm reading like, once you have picked the general topic for your paper, you need to come up with the thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal points of your paper, and it's the position you will take on your particular topics. Formulating a strong thesis is one of the most important things you need to do to ace your papers. Many students, they add S, they miss S, they add A, they miss the, etc. Now, the way I did, I was adding a lot of S, ES and ED forms. Okay, I added S over there, I skipped this S of these things, I added S over here with the papers, etc. So these are all mistakes. Do not make this mistake. Read the content, each and every single word absolutely correctly. Okay, don't speak too fast, don't speak too slow, don't speak word by word. Okay, read. Do not read word by word. Do not self-correct yourself. No unnecessary pauses. Make sure that there are no mistakes of your pronunciation. Read the contractions as it is and make sure that your content is correct. If you follow all these things, guys, I can guarantee you, you are going to get a very good score in your read aloud. So I'm not just going to finish it over here. I will also tell you what is the right way to do it. Okay. Now look at that. That is how you are going to read your read aloud. So let's say if this passage is there. So now I'm combining all these things together. This will be the answer. So once you've picked a general topic for your paper, you need to come up with a thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal point of your paper, and it's the position you will take on your particular topic. Formulating a strong thesis is one of the most important things you need to do to ace your paper. Just like that. I wasn't speaking very fast. I was maintaining that flow, and that is exactly what is required. So guys, remember from today's video, you are not going to make all these mistakes. Don't read word by word. I have given you all the wrong ways how to do it, and then I have also corrected it that how to do it and what is the best way to do this. Okay. Follow the best ones, avoid the wrong ones, and make sure that you are practicing it in the right way. By doing that, you will definitely get your score in your speaking, where many students are actually struggling, and read aloud is a major component of that. Hopefully this video will be helpful for you, and it should have cleared a lot of your doubts regarding your read alouds. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I'll be back with some more videos. Thanks a lot and have a lovely day.